This episode brought to you by Noble Gold. Check out this free coin offer for my viewers. Now, inflation isn't something that we've heard of in a while, is it? But last month, the inflation rate in the US had the highest rise in the last 29 years. You heard me right, the last 29 years. Noble Gold specializes in retirement planning and IRAs, so their team of experts is your first step. This month, they're offering a 1-ounce American Eagle solid silver proof coin with every IRA or 401k taken out. Visit our website at noblegoldinvestments.com or just click the link in the description or pinned comment.
Like a lot of my colleagues, he has very serious security concerns, and both of us have young kids that are playing into this. And, these are conversations that they have in other countries where, if you're serving in office, you may have to worry about some kind of political violence descending upon you. That shouldn't be something that happens in the United States.
The reason that political violence is a reality is complicated and not so complicated. The ex-president is a fan of it. He did not condemn the insurrection in forceful terms.
I want to be very clear. I unequivocally condemn the violence that we saw last week. Violence and vandalism have absolutely no place in our country and no place in our movement. Making America great again has always been about defending the rule of law, supporting the men and women of law enforcement, and upholding our nation's most sacred traditions and values. Mob violence goes against everything I believe in and everything our movement stands for. No true supporter of mine could ever endorse political violence.
He said of the jailed insurrectionists recently that they had his support. We are heading down an incredibly perilous path here, just with one of the two parties' views on political violence.
Could be worse kind of day in Washington.
A court victory tonight for some Bay Area Trump supporters after they ended up caught in the middle of a violent protest in San Jose back in 2016.
The city tried to get the lawsuit dismissed, but a 3-judge panel with the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals just rejected their argument that Trump supporters should have expected to be assaulted at the rally.
I was there at the ball field when Stephen Scalise almost died from a very, very angry, violent man who was incited really by rhetoric on the left, and this hasn't been reported enough. When he came onto the field with a semi-automatic weapon, firing probably close to 200 shots at us, shooting 5 people and almost killing Steve Scalise, he was yelling, "This is for health care." He also had a list of conservative legislators, Republicans in his pocket that he was willing to kill. Democrats say get up in their face. They need to realize that there are a lot of unstable people out there. There are people with anger issues. There are people that are prone to violence. They might even live next door to you. You don't know where these people are. But what we shouldn't do is incite people to violence. And so we've asked Cory Booker to retract those words. We've asked the Democrats in general to try to ratchet it down and say, look, we want peaceful dialogue.
Uprisings all over the country, and maybe there will be.
There needs to be unrest in the streets for as long as there's unrest in our lives.
We've got to be ready to throw a punch. You have to be ready to throw a punch.
Donald Trump, I think you need to go back and punch him in the face.
That I thought he should have punched him in the face.
I feel like punching him.
I'd like to take him behind the gym if I were in high school.
If we were in high school, I'd take him behind the gym and beat the hell out of him.
No,
I will go and take Trump out tonight.
Take him out now.
When was the last time an actor assassinated the president? You're still going to have to go out and put a bullet in Donald Trump.
Show me where it says that protests are supposed to be polite and peaceful.
I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House.
Please, get up in the face of some Congress people.
People will do what they do.
I want to tell you, Gorsuch, I want to tell you, Kavanaugh, you have released the whirlwind, and you will pay the price.
Just a warning to you Trumpers. Be careful. Walk lightly. We ain't playing with you. And for those of you who are soldiers, you know how to do it. Do it right. Be in order. Make them pay.
Overnight mayhem on campus. The University of California, Berkeley erupting in flames as over 1,000 came out to protest an appearance by the self-described right-wing internet troll Milo Yiannopoulos.
Video from yesterday suggests that was not always the case.
I want us to have this discussion.
This Trump supporter spent about 2 hours trying to have that discussion, but as soon as police allowed Antifa to enter the park, he was attacked, chased for 2 blocks, and cornered outside a gas station. We never saw any indication that he was inciting violence, and the same goes for this man. He was also pursued by counter-protesters, beaten to the ground, and nearly stripped of his shirt before police could haul him to safety.
Rand Paul won't even say her name. Rand Paul won't even say her name. Rand, you won't even say her name. It's in your state, and you won't even say her name.
This country doesn't give us what we want, then we will burn down this system and replace it.
Burning down shit ain't gonna help nothing. No burning down shit we need in our community. Take that shit to the suburbs. Burn that shit down. We need our shit. We need our weed.
Disturbing video shows Antifa members carrying out an assault on a group of Christians, including children, who were gathering in Portland, Oregon this past weekend for a prayer event. The Post-Millennial reports that Canadian pastor Artur Pawlowski organized the event. CBN News reports that journalists Andy and Go shared video of the large group carrying shields and weapons. as they yelled profanity at the worshipers. The Christians can be heard praying as the Antifa members became more aggressive and violent. A woman attending the event described the group as ruthless. Antifa just rolled in like an angry mob, started throwing flash bombs at everybody, macing everybody. Rotten eggs, she said. They threw a flash bomb into a group of kids that were out there from 4 months old to like 10.
Somebody's got to do something about Antifa and the left, because this is not a right-wing problem. This is a left.
FBI director.
This is a left-wing problem.
White supremacist. Antifa's an idea, not an organization.
Oh, you got it.
Not militia. That's what his FBI director said.
Well, the reason that political violence is a reality, the ex-president is a fan of it.
Hey, Dronetek here. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please share and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments.